2, 3, 4. Grand shining. And keeps jumping. I finally got my Instagram to work. Apparently, I can't do it on my iPad, but I can do it on my phone, my iPhone. So I gotta find Uncle Jerry. I don't know why I keep jumping. Hey, Nana. Y'all do me a lovely favor and make sure y'all tap the screen for me. I truly appreciate that. Let me see something. Uh-huh. We're gonna turn that back on, turn that off, see what happens then. All right, I guess we're gonna leave it at that. Let me find Uncle Jerry on here. There you go. I knew he was gonna wait. Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? Hey!
That was so loud, Mom.
I can't hear you. What happened?
Hey, Mommy.
Yes, it is very much safe, Jamon. I can't. There you go, but I hear myself. It's like an echo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We gotta get this right, because this Mars Man's Tuesday.
Yes, I swear it's y'all time to shine.
And I've been knowing you up with the Facebook today. I broke it down, did that real quick with Facebook. You know, can you hear me pretty good?
Yes. And I don't
Okay,
wait. Yeah, I still hear myself.
It's Mars, like I said, my girl Shantay, but what's up, Shantay? How you doing, sweetheart?
No, you didn't say Shantay.
Woman of life, sorry.
It's Shantay.
Shantay, see ya? Shantay.
Yeah.
Woman of life.
Yes.
How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing?
I am Peachy. How are you?
I cannot complain. I said, you thought of this, right?
Yes.
And I said, you know, it was awesome to come up with it. And we must be connected, because I ain't even went to my topic yet. How we tied this up. The kid, you know what I mean? So you an author? Tell them about you. You an author? Met you. I mean, let them know what's going on about you.
Well, clearly I'm a mommy.
Hey, sweetie. Hey.
She in her own world. Because she got 4 screens, so she see 4 of her right now. So outside of being a mother, I am a spiritual life coach. I do womb balancing sex doula work. That's not to say that like I'm gonna balance your hormones. This is more of a spiritual path and the masculine and feminine energies of the womb and the person that you're in a relationship with when it comes to the womb. And then outside of that, I have my own podcast, self-published author, and I ventured out into doing some real motivational speaking last year. So, new endeavor.
That's what's up. I said, I love your spirit. We connect on this so cold. I was like, man, I love what you're doing. So I say, you know what? The Mars Man Tuesday, right?
Yes. Oh, you went silent for a moment. Wait a minute.
All right,
there you go. It keep going in and out.
Okay, I have my AirPod in my pocket.
Don't do that. Yeah.
So I said the Mars Man Tuesday. I said the real Mars Man.
Yes.
Like myself and other gods, right?
Yes.
We so outside mentally, right? That the conversation's been had so much, Shantay, right? That we are ready to move as a big coalition. Ready to move on with more understanding and listening, right? So you came to me and you said, you know what? I agree. It's time for us to start listening to each other, right?
Yeah.
So you came with me and I listened to you and I said, you know, that's a great thing. Like I said, Listen, right now, I'm listening. I'm on some Frankie. Right now, for real. I'm right here right now.
I can see you now in the house sliding around in your socks.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we at with. But I got some concern. And I even feel good spiritually. I know you're going to be willing to listen to me. So that's where we at. You know?
Yes, because it is your day. It is the men's day. So for all of the people who don't know, and I said this before, I'm going to say it again. You're going to hear it maybe 2 more times until we get a good flow with this. Mondays are Moody Mondays for women because it is traditionally ruled by the moon, and the moon is quote unquote emotional. Not that men don't have emotions, because all humans have emotions, whether you like to believe it, admit it or not. She's expressing one of them on her face. So for those people that'll be like, I don't have any emotions, and they got all that sass and attitude and anger with it, that's an emotion. And then I open that day up for women just to sync and harmonize with the energy of the moon, and to be able to have not just a physical sister circle, but a virtual sister circle, to just come collectively and speak and get it off your chest, share information with each other, connect with one another, because you may not feel like you can be close to me, but it may be somebody that's on the live that you connect with. It doesn't have to be all physical. So each one, reach one, teach one. And then Tuesday came in as Marsman's because Tuesday is ruled by Mars, which is a masculine planet. And when we were children, we all said boys are from Mars. So traditionally, we were right. The way this came about was many, many moons and years ago. When I opened up my business, it was originally called Finding Me. And I created a Facebook page when Facebook pages first started popping. And it used to be Tantrum Tuesday for women and Tantrum Thursday for men. And we would just like have a moment to have this safe space inside of the group where we could just like vent and let it out and ask questions and all of that. So instead of just keeping it combined into the group, which the group still is alive, I've abandoned it and reclaimed it. It's now called Woman of Life, but it's still open. So if you still want to come and join us in the Facebook group, feel free to do so. But I changed the days because of the energy in the universe. I wanted to make sure that we is truly connected with home, which is self, and of course the planet that we live on, and the universe that we're in as well. And thus here we are with Moody Monday and Marsman Tuesdays. So
I'm learning about the apps and all. I'm new to this. I just know how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm learning about what more I do, man. It's more for me. I took that concept and went with the feeling.
Yes. I mean, and today is that's that energy. Like if you pay attention to,
I'm getting ready to display my energy.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Because it's Mars Man Tuesday. Any brothers want to hop in and say what y'all feel? Guess what I'm saying? How I feel? Because you know what? I'm getting to my top. Right? I'm a top, touch and go, and get there, and get going, and do it with them. Okay? So my thing was, I've been on Facebook here lately, Shantay, right? And even with the whole, like I said, before the Mars Man Tuesday, I felt man was elevated, saying how they feel about this woman, saying what they expected about them. You know, even Kevin Samuels said this little thing, and Bubba started really say things they normally wouldn't even say to their woman in fear. They woman saying something to them or something like that. You know what I mean? So means, you know what I mean. I'm trying you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and you know what turns a turn on me? I love to see women that have spiritual ground. That's a turn on me. So I'm starting to see that because at the time we were seeing so much of this mentality, right? That I think transformed into something like, I guess we call it MW, the modern women, you know what I mean? And I need to get that definition of what that means, but I'm starting to see what the characteristics of an MW could be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you say, what you mean? What you mean? I'm showing an example of how sometimes men feel like they can't say how they feel to their woman or their girl without them saying or feeling a type of way about them for saying how they feel.
This is true.
So while we moving to Mars energy is nothing, and maybe Kevin Samuels gave us a demonstration of what Mars energy was for men. Because we should be able to see how we feel. What disturbs me, I'm getting to the post from my real good brother, and he made this post, Shantay. I don't know if you can hear him. He said, guys, if you're with a woman and she's not feminine, beautiful, and inspirational, leave her alone. There are too many out there for you to stress yourself about one. Okay? Get a good one and live your best life. Women outnumber men worldwide. Get your passport, guys, and leave these delusional females alone. You want me to repeat that? Just get all my, did I click? Right? Okay? Say how you feel, right? He never said nothing, never called about their name. Now, even as a woman, now you say you're listening to me, right? You guys women can be delusional, right? We can be too, right? But what he's saying is the female act, the feminine part, the beautiful part is what we want so bad. You know what I mean? That we get attacked from the MW women that disagree that we shouldn't. We feel why should this man get beat up because he feels the way he feels about that? Now, the part I know, I'm not really all on the whole get a passport and get a chick action, no. But I believe my queen is here. But there are brothers that are getting up out of here and getting passports and getting them out of here. So if I'm asking that question, if I ask brother why you leave and get you a passport action, he may say because he's tired of the attacks from women because he may not know the determination for a modern woman and a spiritual. Now help me because I'm learning. Because this is what happened when the brother said that post. Okay? Shantay, this is what happened. When the brother, matter of fact, I'm going to stop yakking for a minute, and I want you to tell me what do you think some of the reaction was from the women when he said that post?
Very. I don't like to admit this, but I can say that there was probably some very hostile statements.
Give me one. Say one. What do you think? Come on, give me. You said how? Give me one. Give me. What do you think they said?
Women are not delusional. I can say that was probably the number one thing that they picked up on.
That's light. Come on, Shantay. You know what they said. That was light.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they said other things, but
they attacked them. They said nothing attacking towards that brother.
Of course they did. I mean, why wouldn't they? Like, if you're thinking about it in a sense of, I'm going to speak my piece and say what I'm going to say, then of course somebody else of the opposite sex is going to speak their piece and say what they need to say and what they want to say, what they think and what they feel. And it's only in defense of I'm not that person. But me personally, if it don't apply, I'm going to let it fly. So ain't no need for me to get on there and jump on there because I don't have nothing to defend. Now I can help stand by my sister who may feel some type of way and be like, hey, she may not feel like this. This is what she truly may be saying. She just don't know how to express it. But at the same time, I can also relate to the women who do feel the way that they feel because I once felt how they feel. But I understand where the man feels that way too.
Right. Listen, I want my woman to be feminine, beautiful. We want all those things. That helps enhance our peace for me. You know what I mean? I want a woman to feel like she's on the level with me. And we start to sense that energy and we seen it. I don't need no man. If you want it, that's great. But I mean, don't bash up because you don't need no. It's that mentality. That mentality grows so much. You want to be me.
I think that. Wait a minute. Was it okay for me to speak? I'm supposed to be listening. I didn't want to enter.
I'm not going to listen. At some point, it gets to the point to where you keep going back and forth. Me so much. Are you really being feminine? You want to be a man? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Going with it. Like, come on.
I get what you're saying. I also think that and feel, because I've been in that position before, that if y'all want us to be the feminine that we are, the feminine energy that we are, then you need to be a little bit more patient and delicate with the woman you want to be that feminine energy to you. And this is what I mean by that. A lot of men, and if it don't apply, let it fly. a lot of men are rough, tough with their woman, but they expect their woman to be delicate and gentle with him. That's not how it works. If you want us to be gentle and you want us to be delicate and soft and loving and caring and speak to you respectfully and calm, you need to display those exact same things to us. You and I have talked about that, the actual act of giving and receiving. Naturally, a man is a giver.
Right.
So what happens when a man gives? He injects in her, he enters in her. What happens when she receives? She reproduces. So if you give us shit, we gonna give you some extra shit with the shit you already gave us. If you give us sugar, we're gonna give you sugar with some honey that you already gave us. You see what I'm saying? So don't come over here giving something you don't want to get in return. Because if you come over here with you yapping and all of this and you done bigged up, I don't give a damn how big you are. I'm little as hell, but you gonna swear up and down that I'm a nigga and you gonna come at me like, you gonna swear up and down I'm a ninja. You gonna come at me like, you can't whoop me. Da, da, da. I've had it. And when I tell you I've had it, I've had that experience. I always have that experience. Big, huge men, huge. I'm talking 6 feet and above. Bro, like, dude, chill. I'm a woman. You can't whoop me. I'm not trying to whoop you, but you're not going to come over here disrespecting me, thinking you're not going to be limping back.
And like, for me, like, I'm sorry you had to experience that. Maybe in that situation, but like a man who's elevated up, we ain't got to do all that. Because I know my power as a man. You know what I mean? My words is powerful. My words is powerful. You know what I mean? So I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? So in that communication, and that's why a woman doesn't need to do that to me. Because I know my strength as a man. Number one. I know me. I'm secure who I am. And a lot of brothers know why. And the brother that did that, he wasn't who he was. Remember, you can't give till you are who you are.
I don't know. I feel like there's a learning process in that. I've been through the stage of saying and thinking that, you know, people aren't who they are. That's who you are at that moment. That's exactly who you are at that moment. You may not have come to the point where you want to be, but right there in that moment, that's who you are. That's who I am. And I can say this because in a spiritual sense, a lot of people think when they grow from where they are in life, like this moment right here, right now, I'm not that person. Once this video is over with and I'm gonna go on about my life, that's the old me. Yesterday is the old me. That's cool. It is the old you, but you need the old you in order to continue on in your journey because you never know what part of the old you took you through some things that's gonna take you through some more things. It's just like having your clique. You got it's different types of energy in your clique. You got the fighter, you got the lover, you got the talker, the lawyer. You got all of those same people inside of you. How you think you attracted them in the first place? So you are who you are at that moment.
That makes sense.
Ain't no running from that.
I just didn't. For me, like I said, just the attacking from the. Do you believe it's the modern woman is the different type of women that the modern woman is feeling like they on a level of us as far as how they talk and act and how they display themselves compared to the women that my man Sean is describing to me. I think this is a virtuous woman. A definition of a virtuous woman is my definition. You know what I mean? Compared to somebody going to attack and say, you know, this and that, this and that. My thing is the communication. Brothers, Shantay, I'm saying right now, we're gonna say how we feel, and it's gonna be what it is, boo. If you eat too many Whoppers, I'm gonna tell you eat too many Whoppers, boo.
And if you drink too many beers, I'm gonna tell you drinking too many beers.
Right. So I can't display it, and if I'm not going to get myself help, I'm gonna tell you to get your body together and mine together. So collectively, we gotta get together right, and we say how we feel. You know what I mean? So that's how I said we gotta communicate more. Now, I did my show Sons of Hercules today, right? Shout out to the Sons of Hercules. We in the building. Sons of Hercules. We do what we do. Follow the page. Sons of Hercules. My boy JTJ, follow him on TikTok. That's what we doing. Sons of Hercules.
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all hear him on TikTok. Sons of Hercules. Go check him out.
Sons of Hercules, boom, right? So I took the premise and we asked a random question, and it was my day. And I felt great. I was a Southern Hercules. Was my question day today, and when it's your day.
It's your day.
You want to be what? I already had a good day too. I went to my first afternoon store with I got a manager job with my new Guatemalan group, Mrs.Shantay.
I cannot with you.
Okay. I do the show. They like me so much. They told me what my name was. My new manager name was Moreno Guapo. I'm outside, baby.
With it.
Moreno Guapo. So that's why I said I'm gonna hold on. I didn't really have time to even think about this because I'm outside. I'll tell you, me question lenses. That's my thing. So back to the Sons of Hercules. So we have our topic today, Shantay, right? It was my day. And I felt great. I had my question. You wanna know what my question was? And guess what? We finally had a woman came to and I wouldn't be scared to talk. We need more Shantay. They be scared to talk and say how they feel. As soon as they hate, that's why if I would have been on there, I would have said yes. And they said, why you ain't say nothing, boo? You had your chance. You want to yak after yakking ass people. You know what I mean? I'm hot right now. I feel so back to the Sons of Hercules. So it's my day, Shantay. That's my question. You know, I said, here's my question. I said, you know what? If you could have multiple wives, would you or no? They was quiet like that. They was like, this nigga, I ain't do this. And I can pick whoever I want to pick first to answer the question. I just ask this question, right? So ask the brothers, I'm like, they like, so because you know in history, men have multiple wives. There's more women than men on the earth. Hold on. Jacob had multiple wives. David had multiple wives. Okay? We have in a new culture, in Western culture, that it does happen. Right? Hold on. Right? It's women that already say we are in our one territory over here, like, you know, where back in the day we had to go fight other people. Right? And I had to leave my family here, right? And you sit there and take care of the family, right? Say I die, right? But I've been gone for like a year fighting mugs. In the Bible, it do say spread your seed. I don't know exactly what it is in the Bible, though. Man, just spread a seed. It's in there.
So you roll your own.
Right, it's in there, though. Right? And it has to make sense because why is so many women? Why is there more women than men if that ain't true? Right? So it got to me and I said, you know what? Now, when I was a player, I could probably handle about some more wives, but I can't even handle one, let alone so many different emotions. I don't see that's probably why they left the Fort Worth so much. Yeah, how could you even take care of 200 women? You got to have some money. You got to be called to even do that and have all these kids. You know, men, we can have kids at an older age than women too. Sure don't do it by 60 still having babies. So, and I love how you listen to. My thing is like, is it really? And in defense, Shantay, what if you was wife number 22 and King was the king, and you knew? How would you? And but your main job as a woman is to nurture and be there, nurturing, understand, and at the end of the day, right? Kings had multiple wives. Well, like I said, for me, I can handle it. I can deal with all your emotions to me. I don't think a man can even handle. No, listen to me. I'm going too fast. How would you feel? You already looked at me like, get out of here. You're going to cuss me out anyway. I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere, you know, so. Because we all spiritual, right? And go back in that time. Remember, we're in a Western civilization. We don't know if that was, could you?
Okay. So, first and foremost, they were populating the earth. So that was the reason that they were having multiple wives and multiple husbands, because they don't talk about that in the Bible, but that they had multiple husbands. Yeah. Especially in Africa, which is where the Bible is placed, they had multiple husbands. In the Bible, it says go into and make babies, basically, right? So we're not in a sense of populating the earth anymore. Even though that's the primary goal here, is to keep human beings in existence. But that is to be done through a sense of love. It's not always done in that manner.
Okay.
So I mean, sometimes, you know, we have love children, and that can be a sense of love because you in love with somebody that ain't yours, but you got a love child. You have accidents. You have quote unquote accidents. You have cheating. You have rape. You have incest. There's so many different things that bring children into this world. So that population is not a whole thing right now. Now, will I say that there's a whole thing of like depopulation on the earth going on? Absolutely. Will it come a point that we may need to be able to be like shacked up with multiple husbands and wives? More, I hope not, but there's a possibility. As far as me being somebody 22nd, baby, bad, throw that shit completely in the garbage, because Shantay ain't being second to none and nothing and nobody. If God for boy, bye. I don't want to hear none of that. None of that. If I ever in my life be any wife, and there's more than one wife, I'm number one. Hey, child, please.
They all gonna feel like number one.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Because in the sense of that, you have to have the mother. The wife has to be the mother of these other wives, because she has to teach these young women how to be a woman, how to be a wife, how to raise children, how to be a mother. So there's a head wife. It's always a head wife. Always. Everybody don't get to sit on the throne. Everybody don't get to enter the chambers. That's a lot of things that men don't understand. They too busy wanting to go inside, and you don't even understand the aspect of what it takes to be a man that has multiple wives. You can't even manage the multiple people inside of yourself. So how in the hell is you finna go try to manage multiple women? Y'all don't even like to admit y'all own emotions. So let's really get down to the nitty gritty of this.
Well, as far as this, we gotta wait till your day. This is far as
And look, asking you will receive. And as far as that virtuous woman, let me talk about that real quick. Y'all make sure y'all tap this screen and hit the share button for me on TikTok. Facebook, don't listen to that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Instagram, do y'all thing. YouTube, do your thing. But as far as this virtuous woman thing, now I'm going to tell you something about this, because I used to be the woman that be like, oh, I'm a virtuous woman. I'm a virtuous woman. Yay me. Yes, go me. Stop that shit. And this is why. If you read the Proverbs, chapter 30, I think it's chapter 31, 10 through 31, there's a part in that scripture that says she is the first one to wake and the last one to sleep. How in the hell you expect me to take care of you when I can't take care of my damn self because I'm taking care of everybody else? I'm not sacrificing me for you and nobody else because you ain't sacrificing you for me. No, it's not happening. We gonna do a back-to-back equal thing around this mug. If I gotta give up me, you gotta give up you. We gonna give up together. We gonna do this together. I'm gonna do anything for you. You gonna do anything for me. So no.
It's supposed to be like that, though. I feel you.
But it ain't like that. Let me tell you something about the Bible, okay? And I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, because I read. It's a couple of scriptures I read every day. I open up my house with these scriptures, so I don't want nobody thinking and taking it as I'm going against the Bible. No, I was raised strict Baptist, and I went to church on my own. Wasn't no parent slapping me upside the head to make me go to church. I did it on my own. But let me tell you something about the Bible. The Bible is written and it removed every single power that the woman has. We are so diminished and demeaned that we're down to nothing, which is why a lot of men look at marriage as a business. You do not own me. You do not run me. I am not your fucking corporation.
Yeah, I mean, you are right. You are correct.
So no, this is not a business. Do not demean me. And then think about it this way. So you go and you read in the book of Proverbs and they talk about spirit. And when they talk about spirit, they say she. But then you got these men that run around here and say, I don't need no woman. Y'all the one need us. Y'all can't live without us. Negro, who the hell you think is guiding your big head ass? Keeping you out of trouble, keeping you healthy so you can take your big head ass back out there and go be the provider that you are, be the protector that you are. Who heals your wounds? You may be able to know how to patch that up and keep moving, but I guarantee you're not going to be able to take care of yourself the way a woman will take care of you. So just as much as that man sat up there and said, stop messing with these little girls and go get you a woman, y'all need to stop. We need to stop messing with these little boys and go get a man. This goes both ways. So now I'm going to be quiet and listen again.
Okay, so with that being said, I understand that. Like, it's a both. At the end of the day, this is what we need. We need communication like this. You know what I mean? You said how you felt, like you said, like, and there are brothers that, like, if you're not ready for it, even if a female ain't ready for it, you gotta, like, it's not, it's still more stuff, like you said, your own growth. Sometimes we hop in a relationship. I wasn't ready. I wasn't yoked with that person, married. No, you're doing it for the wrong reason, and you gotta pull that situation from you. You know what I mean? Then you grow in this for the next relationship. You're stronger and better. You know? So I feel like once you get out of that phase and you learn and you communicate, I think a lot of relationships end because of poor communication. I don't think it's finances so much. I think it's poor communication. On both ends, and you do agree. Sometimes males feel like we over like you of my possession instead of my woman. Sometimes us men get comfortable, like she pay the bills, I provide. We get comfortable on that. You know what I mean? I could be a slob because I know my baby gonna clean up for me because she love me, right? But then in turn, wherever she wants, if I give her the whole world, I give it to her because those small things she do for me. Some brothers don't appreciate it, but some brothers do. So we gain that small communication and understand. And they might nag you, man. She always, but at the end of the day, you understand. At the end of the day, he's there for me wherever I want. He's knowing everybody's role. I think we started to mix the roles up a little bit. A little bit. Because I'm gonna get off the whole thing about women. We already know about the modern woman thing. As far as even in relationships, you know what I mean? To where men, we was all like you said, and you said it, Shantay, we provide. You don't do a lot of mopping, do a lot of clothes washing, wall washing. We provide, right? And sometimes in the process of providing, Shantay, it's a struggle when you step outside the door. You know what I mean? If I go out and provide and deal with the powers that be every day to be able to put a smile on my woman's face and provide, that's a lot. So I can't, for me here, I can't do all that and still mop all the time. So that's where the roles come in, right? Because if you need provide, say you want the things that we need, the roof of our head, the necessities, you can depend on me. Just like I can depend on you. If I leave my drawers on the bath, my baby probably gonna pick him up for me. That was cold. Now that was cold right there. That was cold. I'm here all week, man. Helpmate. helpmate. How do you help me? How do I help you? Wherever I'm weak, you're strong, and vice versa. Maybe I'm not strong at washing dishes all the time, but you are. Maybe I'm starting to get out here and make sure ain't nothing. We are so, especially us. I'm so driven on trying to provide a better life for me and mine, and sometimes I may forget to take out the trash sometimes. But I know it's my job. I mean, domestic, a lot of domestic things. And sometimes, like, we see a guy, like, real, like, overly, I keep my crib clean, but, like, I ain't, like y'all be, like, super, like, clean. Like, it's a different woman cleaning them. And I touch base on that. Y'all clean better. That's... And I found, you know what I found? I'm hot. I'm warming up right now. I'm hot. Mars. I'm in Mars.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I like a woman with a little OCD because they like to clean. My shit ain't never gonna be dirty, bro. And that help you on an OCD woman. I mean, they will clean up. When they get a little aggravated, you get. But I'd rather make sure all my clothes is washed clean because that's what she loves to do. I like a woman that loves to do those things and know that she's gonna be rewarded for doing said things like love, dinner. Text. You know what I mean? I appreciate. See, the new man, we appreciate. See, that one word will make you can clean the whole house. You'll feel mad. All that you picked up drawers, everything. Right? I got beer cans, half empty beer cans. We kicked it last night. Hard outside last night. You come in, you clean it up, right? And you like in your mind, because I got a brain where I can get into the woman's psyche and know what they think. Let's go. I'm on, yeah, I know. Mars, it's the Mars. It's gotta be Mars. So you will say, I can't believe you did. I know, I did this. I left the drawer. I know, and I'm thinking, oh, my bad. Whew, bro. I left all that shit in the crib. She goes, see OCD too, so I know it's gonna be clean. So I'm like, yeah, right. So all I gotta do is walk and say, baby, I really appreciate what you done for me, and give her a hug. She cool. Because I appreciated what she did for me. I owned that I left a mess. She cleaned it, and I came in. I gave her the biggest hug. I wish I just hugged the whole world. Hug this small girl. You mean so much to me, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you doing that for me. Look at my comeback. You can go ahead. I'm sorry. I know you speechless. That was so cold. You ain't got nothing to say. So, because I went there. I went to Mars. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay. So first I'm gonna say, I don't want nobody thinking that he giving me permission to speak. I'm obeying the rules. Right. I'm obeying the rules. It's called listening, ladies. We gotta listen. Let them speak.
If they, you know what, Shantay, you are setting the tone for this. We might be setting a whole new trend with this Mars stuff. Because you are, you listening so cold that you just gotta do a whole bunch of TikToks on how to listen. I'm helping you. I know you're gonna say what you gotta say, but I'm gonna give your flowers.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give your listening flowers right now. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Because this morning you told me I could say, I appreciate you allowing me to say how I feel, and I feel better being able to say how I feel. I feel better. So I'm gonna give you flowers for that, because the whole time you have listened, and I know, even if you don't agree with me slightly or not, I know, and you've been so patient. I just want to give you those flowers, right? So you go ahead, Shantay. I'm sorry.
How long you gonna keep thinking that you gonna apologize to her and she gonna be okay with that shit? Cause who your mama? Your mama ain't raised you to keep doing that.
play the mama card.
I'm just saying. I ain't playing the mama card. I'm being honest about this. Like, let's think about this in real life, right? Men have a lower tolerance than women. A man gonna only put up with your shit so many times before he be like, look, you either get your shit the fuck together or I'm out. Plain and simple. Cutthroat. But if a woman is cutthroat like that, oh, you don't love me. The whole world, Mars done blew up. So how long do y'all expect that little sorry ass game to work? It's only gonna work for a little bit amount of time because she's not gonna keep picking up your drawers and you're gonna keep thinking that it's okay. Now I get there's things that we can argue and fight about. There, you got to pick your battles. I get that, but and then you talked about gender roles, right? We crossing roles. Let me tell you something, and this is for them men. And I know y'all gonna come for me, and please come because I'm ready to throw them things with y'all. We gonna be virtually boxing up in this mug. This is for them men that be like, oh no, my woman, my wife gotta cook, stay in the house, and I'm gonna do the outside. I don't need no woman. Y'all need us. Who the hell gonna clean your house if you ain't got no woman? If you out there working all day, who the hell gonna clean your house? Who the hell gonna cook your food? Who the hell gonna take out your trash? Who the hell gonna take care of your house while you out there working all day and then end up and get hurt because you're not taking care of yourself properly because you don't really know how to take care of yourself properly because you're too worried about how a woman's supposed to do the house thing and the man's supposed to do the outside the house thing. Those are basic living skills. You need to know how to cook, clean, take care of yourself, feed yourself. So that's not a gender thing. It is not.
I agree, but that's
don't get me wrong. There are the majority of women do clean better than a man, but there are some men that clean way better than a woman. You think I'm playing? Go talk to some of these mama's boys, some real mama's boys, some real grandmama boys that was raised by their mama and their grandmama and their aunties and their great aunties and all their female cousins too. Them Negroes can clean. They sure can. They can cook too. They can cook too. So if you really want to make sure that you have a helpmate, wherever she is lacking, you're going to pick up. Wherever you are lacking, she's going to pick up. That's how you groove. Those gears flow together. It's not about, oh, well, you do this and you do that. Now, there are things that like I said, a woman does better than a man, but that doesn't mean that you can't pitch in. It doesn't mean that she can't pitch in. There are just some things that a woman shouldn't have to do, like take out the trash. You know that's your job. How the hell you keep ignoring that? How the hell you keep forgetting that? You mean to tell me you walk in the house and you don't smell this shit stinking? You mean to tell me you done threw some shit in the garbage, you ain't see that it was full and it need to go out, but instead of you taking it out, you gonna smash it down? And you know it's already full. And then after you smash it down with your hand, you gonna throw some more shit in the garbage and then you gonna use your foot to smash it down? Come on, man. Go somewhere with that. Don't lean over to the side. You still there. We still see you. So no, it's literally about just being mindful of the person that you living with. You don't keep putting the person in that type of situation where they always got to look after you and clean up behind you and take care of you, because then you're making them tired. They don't want to do that shit anymore. It's not a pleasure anymore. See, and that's another thing that a lot of men don't understand. I don't have to clean up behind your ass. I do this because I love you. So if I do it because I love you,
I kept saying that. She gonna do it because she loves me.
But that don't mean you abuse it because she love you. So yes, you had a night. Yes, you had a moment. But don't make that a habit every time you have a night or a moment. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, and I'm gonna be very transparent here. And I don't tell nobody my business. I don't give a damn who you are. But there was one time in my life, many years ago, we was out, we had fun, drunk off my ass. Drunk. Sitting downstairs in the bathroom. Threw up all over the floor. And even though I was drunk off my ass, I still cleaned up my throw up. So it's not that you can't do it. You can. It's a simple fact of what your personal standards is for yourself. Do you want somebody to see you in that situation? Now, I know we're supposed to be all out in the open with our partners and with our helpmates and with our husbands, wives, whatever you want to call it. You're supposed to be able to be free like that. But at the same time, why burden somebody like that when you can do it yourself, when you have standards and respect for yourself? There's things that I don't want my husband to see. No, I don't want you to see me like that. Because that makes me feel some type of way, not you, me. So I got to uphold my personal standards and self-respect, my dignity, my pride. If I expect him to look at me in this manner, you think I want my husband walking up in the bathroom, my ass all out, I'm throwing up all over the floor, and I can't barely look straight, my eyes all... Hell no. 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 I won't live it down.
Right.
No, we're not doing that. We're not gonna play that game. So it's.
Man, he just gonna throw up his outside.
I mean, and it might be a time where you both messed up, and it's just that was a real life example. I literally cleaned up my throw up that night because I was like, ain't no, Wow. Took the garbage out and everything. I sat there, wiped it all up, put it in the garbage can, took the bag out. No, you ain't finna know nothing. Wow. You ain't finna see me barfing. I done had the moments where I'm like, you know what? I gotta take a shower. This hangover is killing me. I'm gonna just, and while I'm getting ready to get in the shower. Never know. Nah, you ain't gonna see me like that.
Wow.
Not unless I have to.
See, and that's what I like to understand where the differences of what man would do, what a woman would do, what's been learning. Like me, I'm gonna probably throw up. It's probably gonna be there tomorrow.
You just need somebody that's okay with doing that for the rest of your life. Cause baby, it's far few in between that's good that you're gonna have with that.
Cause like I said, and even though you may call what I'm saying corny, Shantay.
You know I don't.
And all the women bring it, I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna provide for my woman. And you may say, and I think sometimes that love and all that kind of supersedes. I know she can. I'm gonna be there and provide for her. We take providing. Sometimes we supersede it over a little thing, Shantay. I'm gonna be out, brothers, and we do that. Cause I take care of everything. That's why I ain't gotta do nothing. And guess what? I have been there. I did it a few times. Go ahead. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna touch base on this providing thing, right? Because a lot of men feel like they're the only ones that provide. A woman provides in a relationship just as much as you do. She provides that nice, clean home.
Yeah, I had to learn. I didn't do nothing. And you know what? I'm gonna do it again. This is supposed to be. We in Mars. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Man, Mars, Uncle Jay, my girl said that. And sometimes we do take advantage of certain things, right? Because, and I mean, for me, like, this may sound stupid, but I don't really care. I did road construction for like 18 years, and I'm on the road all night, and it feels great when my woman have my lunch packed for me, ready to go to the job.
With a cute little note in there.
Know all that, right? Ask me what I want, is prepared call, because I'm gonna tell you what that does, Shantay. I'm taking you to the male matrix when we outside in the rat race, and our woman prepares us to be in the rat race, right? Working. To all our construction guys out who really, I'm talking about long hour, not McDonald's guys. I'm talking about brothers that really, really work, that have been part of the heartbeat of America, that really go out and risk their lives, and guys that really depend on their woman. And I'm not trying to run. I'm gonna make sure we depend on everyone for the small things to help that night go good. Let me tell you what happens when you do that, Shantay. You pack that lunch. It's real cold. It's stacked cold. You got the water, right? I'm gonna feel good as hell, first of all, right? Because I done took my last nap in. I'm gonna grab this bad boy, and I ain't had to do nothing. But my baby that took care of it for me, right? Now I got this damn lunchbox. I might be working in Cleveland. I might have a little hour drive, right? But one thing I know, I ain't starving tonight, and I can't fucking wait to see what's in my lunch pail today, right? Because I know it's love in there. One thing I noticed in the lunchbox, it's love in the lunchbox, right?
As long as you don't piss her off.
I'm at the job. I done got there. We didn't work about 6-7 hours. We in there good. We Gucci, right? So I got home. right? And there's always a cat by you like, what you pack? What you pack, Jerry? Don't be the guy that say nothing. If you ain't got nothing. Well, your woman that you ain't nobody love you. You need to get your life together. You ain't got nobody caring enough for you to pack you a sandwich or some pizzas or nothing. Dog, you're nothing. Dude, what's wrong with you? Come on. You have nobody even care enough about you to pack you up. But here's the guy that has one. I'm happy. I got my lunch. Zip my top off. My baby might give me a couple Rice Krispie treats, but that gives me the work for the whole night. So that little lunch made me go through my whole night. You know what she cared about. Now you gonna say, and guess what? Oh, don't let me. I ate my lunch too. It might go down in the crib that night. If she say, baby, you ate your ham sandwich? Yes, I did. And my Rice Krispie treat, and my grapes, and my Fritos, baby. What's cracking? I appreciate. I'm going back to my big word because I appreciate what you did for me, baby.
No, he didn't.
Go ahead.
Do you pack her lunch? We hungry. God, come back in the camera because we're gonna talk about this modern woman now.
This March Tuesday.
It
This
is.
is March. Right.
It is.
Now,
I raised my hand. I asked. You gave me permission.
Yeah. So you're right. Have I? You know what? Shantay, in my defense, not as many times she did for mine. And guess what? The real machine, you don't pack my lunch because she already, I have it. I'm gonna admit. But to be honest, and you may say this is crazy, and now listen, I don't care. I'm gonna say my little defense, okay? And
You gotta take the glasses off and wipe your eyes. We got about 7 more minutes on here. Maybe 10. I go 10 more.
okay. Because if I tell my dude, my buddies, I packed her lunch for her, lightweight. You know, I can't really tell a lot of people I packed your lunch because it's gonna be like,
You got the pussy and she got the dick. What? Bye. I'm sorry. I couldn't hold that one. I couldn't hold it.
man, that's my feelings.
Listen, if you're going to be a man about this, right? Masculine energy, Mars, Tuesday. A man leads by example. He don't give a damn what nobody finna say about him for taking care of his woman, because if he don't do it, another man will slide in there and do it. Ain't nothing wrong with making your woman her lunch. She making your lunch. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
If she asked me, I would, okay?
But why she gotta wait for you to ask her? That means she gotta make sure that she got a meal, you got a meal, and put up the food and clean the kitchen. And after she done cooked, did you prep? Did you cut some vegetables? Help me.
You said we are. Guess what? This is a great March. This was a great March.
I'm just saying.
Hey, we're gonna do this again. You know.
We got about 2 weeks just so everybody can get in sync with it. Once everybody get in sync, we might go into every week. But right now, we're going to go every 2 weeks. So I can't see that far away.
Let them know we come back on. Thank Shantay. You a great listener. Let them know how they get a hold of you, Shantay. Let them know.
Y'all can find me on all social media platforms at Woman of Life 360. Or, Woman of Life 360. That's how you find me.
And this how we doing your Bunker J. We doubling up. We're going to do a double up from the buck to the top. Boom to the bottom. Right there, right?
Yes, sir. Tell them where they can catch your podcast at when you drop it.
Oh, you know what? How I forget that?
I don't know.
Remember, check out the Uncle Jerry Stereo podcast on all podcast platforms, man. I'm proud of our work we did. We informed people about things way back in the day. We're working on a Patreon page right now. Check out the Uncle Jerry Stereo podcast page on Facebook. Log on. I got great content, great things going on. Remember, y'all, Brawl at the Hall is bigger than boxing. The Health and Wellness Fair, March 11th. Let's get out and get some awareness, get our community going. Check out my new show, In the Ring, where we discuss ways that we can fight together against mental health and awareness. You know what I mean? Talking to great people and learn different stories how we get together in conjunction with the Brawl at the Hall. And check out At the Music Store. All right? Now, if you're an artist and you want to get on our stage, get on there and show us what you got, we got a lot of recording for you. Get that going and take your artistry, take yourself to the next level on a real professional scale. And you know, we doing it all the ways, you're gifted in talent enterprise. And that's what we doing. Uncle Jerry 330 on all platforms. Uncle Jerry 330, Ohio in the building. I got Louisiana in the building too. So we touch the lives from Ohio to Louisiana to Guatemala. Shout out to my boy, Miss Castellenses.
You know what? You a mess. Listen, y'all make sure y'all get in touch with me, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in wanting to be a part of one of my next upcoming books. Please feel free to inbox me, message me, add me, whatever you need to do to get in touch with me. The book is about a woman's menstrual cycle. Since y'all like being inside of them, let's talk about it. Any questions you have, experiences you've had, ladies, your experience with it, your likes and dislikes with it.
Gotta keep that bad boy fresh, right? I'm hopping on that day and keep it tight and fresh. You know what I mean? We want that freshness.
Oh, they come that includes y'all. Because if you ain't fresh,
keep y'all stuff shaved down there. Get out there, bro.
That ain't even always the best thing.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I gotta learn something. Soap your whole body, right? I'll be using natural soap. I use black.
Well, I'm gonna need you to use it on your body, but there's other places that you not. We're gonna talk about that later. But if you want to be included in one of my next upcoming books, feel free to get in touch with me. Have whatever questions you want answered. I do my best to make sure I guide and lead and teach in that aspect. My podcast, Woman of Life, Wisdom of the Week Wednesday, drops tomorrow on Apple only. I'm selfish like that. Other than that,
support my girl and make sure you put the link up on my Facebook so I can share your stuff to your work on all platforms too, Shantay.
I sure will.
Networking to keep it going. You got to be consistent, always networking and being creative. Sometimes it's the weirdest thing that you think ain't hot. It's hot. Never when you feel like you told me. When the spirit leads you, create.
Yes. So y'all, please stay safe, smile, and definitely keep shining. That is my joy, my love, my peace, my life, and yes, a little bit of my eternal light. We'll see y'all in 2 more weeks.
Love each other, be productive, and get that scrape, baby. Peace.
Peace.